Hello everybody, this is Leslie and thank you for joining me today. So today we are going to work on painting some of the papers that I want to put in my new journal. So this is going to be segment number 2, so this will be part 2. So I have a bunch of papers here and these are thinner. These have already been coffee dyed, but I think I might want to add a little bit more to them. These are like a lightweight cardstock, all in white. So what we're going to do is we're going to color those today. So I have a little bucket here of water. I have a paintbrush. I have other paintbrushes all around me. I have some coffee in a spray bottle. I have water in spray bottles. And then I have a bunch of sprays here. I have Victorian Velvet, which is the oxide. I have Sponge Sugar in the oxide by Tim Holtz. I have Frayed Burlap. I have Wilted Violet. I have Rusty Hinge. I have Old Paper. I have Tea Dye. And I have Antique Linen. Plus, I have other inks and stuff, like I may use this Violet Bombay ink. I very well may use the white Bombay ink. I have other inks and stuff up there, like Uncharted Mariner and all that stuff. So I figured we're going to start with these. And I have one of those Dollar Tree cutting mats that you get. And I think they still come in a package of 2. I haven't bought any recently, but I have that. I have paper towels. And we're just going to start working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water down first. I like having the water down first, but you do you. You don't have to do that though. I think we're going to start with something light. So I think we're going to start with Antique Linen. Okay. Put that up there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more water to my brush. And we are going to do this. Okay. And I have my heat it tool down below because as I do the pages, what I want to do is I want to kind of dry them off. And then we're just going to leave that there. All right. So we have this page. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it down. And we're just going to tap on it. And then we're going to pull it up. We're going to do the other side. It is. And it's a snowy day here finally. We finally got a little bit, we're getting what's part of a nor'easter here in the northeast, needless to say. All right, so if there's stuff that you like you don't want all those dots and whatever, this is what I do. I will just go across the page. Again, I have plenty of stuff on there yet. And if you think you need a little bit more water to move some of it around, you could certainly do that. I don't want, like some pages I want more dark than others, but Look how that's coming. And you just keep playing with it until you get what you're kind of looking for. See, I like how you have a little bit of that green that comes out from the old paper. And I'm not trying to oversaturate the paper either. Okay. I like that too. Okay. Take my doggy's hair off of there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is real quick, we're gonna dry this real quick. So I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait through this. So while I'm doing that, I'll see you on the next page. All right, so as you can see, we still have some more down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more water here. Now these bottles I had got from Amazon. So I will make sure to link them in the description, but they're glass bottles. And I really like that they're glass because they're so easy to clean. So we're going to continue on. We're going to still use some of what's left here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's add old paper. Old paper has a little bit more green in it. All right, we're just going to do those couple of squirts here. Add a little bit more water. Spread that out a bit. All right, let's get another page here. And just lay that down. And I'm finding this is a really good way of soaking up the ink, so. Let's turn her around. I'm sorry guys, I have a squeaky chair. So as I had told you, this book is going to be for my weight loss journey. I started my 3rd week. Yeah, because in 2 weeks I lost 10 pounds so far. I lost 2 pounds last week, which is what you're supposed to lose, so oh, I like that. I'm not even touching that. Come off, bristles. All right. I like that. So what I'm going to do on this one now, bring it in a little bit so you can see. So what I'm going to do is we're going to dry this one and then we'll start on the next page. All right, so again, we're going to leave what's left here. Add a little bit more water. And this time, I think we're going to add frayed burlap. And I think we're going to add a little bit more of that antique linen. All right, so we're going to get a little bit more color on there. Kind of want to mix that around just a little bit. Okay. I'll lay this down. Now I have color on here because when I pushed the stuff around, so I think that's pretty cool because you get that feathering effect. Feathering. Who else is from the 80s and had feathered hair? I did. My hair really wasn't really good at picking up the feathering though. Okay, let's see what we get. Ooh, I like that. Let's add a little bit. We use this one. Just want to move that around just a tiny little bit here. And I'm stippling the paper. I'm not brushing it. I just want to stipple into a couple of the areas to kind of move it around a little bit. Right down here maybe a little bit. Like that. I love these oxides because of the colors. The colors that you get. You would never think that you were getting those colors. Like, look at that beautiful green there. I may have to add a little bit more. See, I like that, but well, let's do this. Trying to bring the colors in. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Let me see what the other side looks like still. All right, yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I really like that. So we're gonna dry that and then we will do the next page. Just stay tuned for a little bit more. Okay, so let's see. Let's add more water. And pick up some more of that color that's down there. It's kind of like jelly printing, but without acrylic paints. And I have a jelly plate. I really want to, I think come this summer, I think I'm going to start working with the jelly plate, I think. And I think we're going to take some old paper. So we're doing tea dye and old paper. And again, I want to add just a little bit of water. Let's take this, lay that down. So the theme on this, I mean, this sounds kind of strange, especially since I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm thinking about doing like a cookbook type of, I don't know, theming, you know, because it's relating to food. So I don't know. I have some really cool looking old cookbooks and stuff. Oh, I like that. So I think I'm going to try and see what I can come up with. But I don't know. I may change my mind. We'll see. I tend to do that. Let's see what do we got on the other side now. Oh, kind of need more there. Rub a little harder. That looks good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. All right, so we're going to dry this page off and we'll work on the next one. All right, so we're going to go into the pinks and the purples here. So I have Victorian Velvet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Bombay ink here and we're going to put a couple of drops. The dropper doesn't work very well. All right, let's try that. Then we're going to add the Victorian Velvet. Now this is, I've never worked with Victorian Velvet, so I am not sure what we're going to get here. Add a little bit more water here. So when you guys do your papers, do you play around with your different inks and stuff like that? Okay. I like the way that looks right there. All right. And again, I have that color on my brush here. So I love the brush marks that we're getting. Okay. Ooh, I like that color. Ooh, very pretty. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I remember being a kid and always in my bedroom I had like the TV trays and stuff, and I would have different projects on all the different TV trays that I was working on as a kid, whether it was painting or, you know, just trying to find something to amuse my time a lot of the times. What do we get on the other side? Not bad. I like that color though. I think we're going to leave it just like that. I like that. All right, so we're going to dry this one. So we'll put this one off to the side. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, we're going to keep this because I have spun sugar. We're going to do some spun sugar. Hopefully I can open it. So we have the spun sugar. And I think we're going to add a little bit of the wilted violet. I'm not using any micas. I'm just staying with like the oxides and the inks today. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be a nice page right here. These are my colors. I love that. Okay. We're going to get the feathering in first. Get it in here. All right, and we'll start rubbing that down here. All right, time to turn. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow. Oh, wow. I love that. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. Gorgeous. That's a beautiful color combination, let me tell you. I gotta add, you know what? Hold on a second. For some reason, I just felt it needed a little bit of coffee. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Especially with that little bit of coffee on it. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, let's turn it back over again. See, there's not a whole lot there. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to add a little bit more coffee to this side, I think. And I'm just pulling it across the paper. And I'm pulling from the mat too. I still keep pulling that color from the mat. So that's a nice color. I love that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it. All right, so we're going to put this one off to the side and have this one dry. Okay, so what else we got here? I have the Bombay ink in the violet. That's probably going to be dark. But we're going to see. I'm going to add a little bit of white. Yeah, see this. Now I know why it was on sale. Because the dauber doesn't work. Eyedropper. That's all right. I'll just do that. Okay. Now I have alcohol inks. We may pull those out too. I think I'm going to take out the Victorian again. Let's see what happens with that. Because I don't want big dark blobs of color either. So we're going to kind of move these around. So I'm hoping to get a good couple of videos done today. All right. There may be all different types of videos, but we'll see. All right. So I just put this in my water, as you can see. So what I'm doing is I'm just pulling some color from the brush too. Like I said, I think that's going to be really bright and vibrant. I like this. I love this feathering effect. I really do. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, it's not getting it in the middle, but that's okay. We'll move it around. Looks like a butt cheek. Anybody remember? I don't know, has anybody ever watched Scrooged with Bill Murray? It reminds me of the girl from the office party when he was in his past, and the girl's sitting on the we'll call it the Xerox machine, because back then that's what they were called, the Xerox machine, and she's taking butt cheek pictures and she's handing them out. That's what it reminds me of. Oh God. I love that movie. I do. I love that movie. The other movie I really liked for the holidays is Fred Claus. I like that movie. I'm not a huge Vince Vaughn fan, but I really do like that movie. All right, let's turn around. See what we got on the other side. Oh, that's interesting. Again, we're taking whatever's on the outside here and we're feathering it in. We're going to add a little bit of water, and I think we're going to add a little bit of coffee. So I had to take off my nail. Well, I didn't take them all off. I took most of them off because I didn't like the way that they were looking. So I had to soak them off. I forgot how long it was going to take to like soak that stuff off. So it took quite a while. And so I have to redo them. But I have things that I want to do. So I said I'm going to do them when I have the short nails. I have to change the what you call it, I like that. I like that a lot. Holy cow. The needle in my sewing machine. So I have to watch a video for that too, because I've never had to do that. This is a new machine, so I have to. And I have a video saved already for it. So I don't want to lose all this either. I like that. I just wanted to pick up some of that color. That's on the back here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I like that a lot. Yeah. All right. Put this off to the side. Let me grab this. And I think we're going to do sponge sugar with it. Oh, it's pretty cool. They even have the ball in the actual re-inkers. That's pretty neat. Okay. Now this is brand new. So I don't know how strong this is, so I don't want to put too much. And then again, we're going to use the sponge sugar. Add my water. I'm gonna have to take a dip brush. Add some interesting little swatches here. Okay. Now lay our paper down. And we have that color on here. So again, we're going to do some feathering. That is a pretty color, really. Beautiful color. Now I'm curious to see what we get on the other side. Okay, let's see what we got on the other side. It kind of overtook. It didn't really even show the pink. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, I think I'm just gonna add some pink to the page. So if you're gonna hear some noise, it's because it's snowing here and they're working on the clearing some of the snow. Don't want the butt cheek. Yeah. Note to self, Uncharted Mariner is a dark color. Yeah, that's a dark color. I mean, let's try this. Like one of my favorite colors in the blues is the China color. All right, what I'm gonna do, let's do, see if I can get this to kind of lay down here. I'm gonna turn this a little bit here. Now lately I've been having a lot of problems with uploading to YouTube. I think I had mentioned this once before. I ended up deleting a whole entire video. I just got so fed up. I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous. But when I go to upload at night, it just stays in the pending and it like hardly ever moves, which I totally don't understand. You would think at night would be the easiest time, because you would think that maybe a lot of people weren't uploading. I have no idea. So, I don't know. I'm going to try, as soon as I'm done doing this video, I am going to edit it real quick. And what I'm going to try and do is get it uploaded real fast and see if, because it's still noon here, I like that. I'm leaving that alone. I like that. Yeah, we're going with that. All right. All right, I think we're going to do one more and then we're going to call it. I'm going to leave this all down. Let's try antique linen. Let's try old paper. And let's try frayed burlap. And I haven't used this, so let's try. I know this is a dark color because it's like an orange. Let's try that. See what we get with that. Just want to kind of scoot this orange around a little bit. Okay, let's try that. Interesting. I like the feathering effect that I'm getting. And see how I'm kind of doing like a cross hatch design here? All right, let's see what's on that other side. I like that. I like that a lot. That is pretty cool. I'm just going very, very lightly. Just as Bob Ross would say, a whisper. I'm whispering across the canvas. Even though it's not canvas, but you know. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we're going with that. Let's push that down a little. Yeah, don't be afraid to experiment with different colors because you just don't know what you're going to get. And worst comes to worst, what do? You go over it again, you know? Or it's a piece of paper, or you throw it out. Either one. Just trying to pick up that color on there. I think I got it all, pretty much. Yeah. All right. So we're going to let these dry, and then we'll show you the final product. All right. So what I did was I dried these really good, and I left them in the order that we did them. So this was the one that we did with the antique linen. And as you can see, it's light, but you can see the color. And you got the nice striations in it. So then the next one was whatever was left of the antique linen. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this was old paper. And you have some of the green and stuff from the old paper. So another nice light paper. Oops, sorry guys. And then this one, I think we used tea dye and old paper because you got the green from the old paper. And this picked up when I had put papers on top of it, so I like that one. I kind of don't remember all the color combinations now, so. But we have this one. And again, we got some of the purple from some of the other pages. So we got that one. And then I know this was the Victorian velvet. That's really pretty. Because you get the purples from the Victorian velvet. I like that one. Then this one I know had the spun sugar and the coffee. And what was ever left of the other. And I think we added wilted violet to this as well. And then it picked up some of the blue from the next page, which was the Uncharted Mariner, which I now know is very, very dark. So, and the wilted violet. And also too, this was with the violet. I might tone that down a little bit. I might add white and stuff to that. And again, that's the Uncharted Mariner, and I added the wilted violet to it, and I think I added antique linen. I'm not sure. I may leave them, I may not. I don't know. We'll see. And then this one I really like. This has got the rusty hinge. I put all those different colors down. That came out really nice. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 pages that we did. And as you can see, they were done pretty quickly. What I did do was I did use my heated tool, and then I did let them dry for a little bit. So it's a little bit after I first started with this, and I laid a heavy book on top of it as it was still continuing to dry, so at least it's somewhat flat. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to do a couple more pages. I want to get all of my signatures done for today. But I will be back. I'm going to shoot another video once I'm done with all of my papers. And I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do part 3. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. You don't always have to dip your papers and all that stuff. You can do them as light as you want. You don't have to do them. I kind of did my a little bit more wet than I wanted to, but use some of the stuff that you have in your house. I am going to shortly start doing a series. I have to do more investigating on using natural products instead of having to use like these inks and dyes and stuff like that, where you know, where you use blueberries and spinach. And speaking of spinach, here's my lunch. I have a spinach vanilla shake. And, you know, so there's some research that I need to do into that. So I'm going to try and get that done. And hopefully I'll be able to shoot that maybe next week for you guys. So again, thank you for joining me. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And like I said, we're getting close to that 1,500 mark. So we're going to be giving away a couple of journals and some stuff. So make sure you're subscribed. And also, too, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Take care, everybody. Bye.